I covered this video. I covered this video a couple of days ago, and it's been haunting me ever since. Do you know, when it comes to Cecil, Cecil seems to be so vile that he cannot even disguise his own behaviour. You know, this is in reaction to an assassination on Donald Trump. Now, like I says, I'm not interested in politics. I am not a supporter of Trump in any stretch of the imagination. But that doesn't mean that I want to see harm to the guy. Now, the other side of this is, there is a guy called Corey. I can't pronounce his second name, and I don't want to butcher it in this video. Corey was a 54-year-old man who lay in front of his family to protect them. He got killed. And for Cecil to make these jokes about the incident that took place, to me, goes beyond disgusting. There was two other people that were badly injured on the day at the Trump rally. Apparently they are doing very well. Now, 5 hours ago I seen on Fox News that Trump spoke about Corey and had a minute's silence for him. But to have somebody like Cecil come on here and make an absolute joke of all of this just exposes the character of who Cecil is. So I'm just going to play this again. I know I've done this before, but you know, I just need to talk. Just other things I need to talk about.
And I don't want you messing with it with dirty fucking hands and having.
Right. What's up, Highstreet?
In the background, Hetty is telling Cecil she doesn't want him putting his dirty hands on this piercing gun that he bought off a cheap Chinese website, which he advertised then on Facebook. And he made a video. I covered the video, and that if you have newborns, bring them, I'll pierce their ears with this gun. That he is messing with his hands, you know, with piercings and tattoos and that. Even touching, you know, the lids of bins and stuff like that. There's certain etiquettes you need to use. And I seen a video where, you know, the proper etiquette for actually getting your gloves, you know, your disposable gloves. You take the corner of the glove, you know, touching as little of it as possible, putting it on and using that glove to get the second glove, you know. And this all comes under the Department of Health. This guy wants to pierce people's ears, members of the public. This is not what this video is about, but you'll see where the problem is when it comes to that kind of thing, and Cecil's behaviour. Cecil hasn't even listened to his partner calling him out on this behaviour with the gun, but she obviously heard him joke about the Trump assassination attempt, and she didn't make any comment on it at all, which I think she should have. She should have called him out on it.
I just wanted to say real quick, shout out to Donald Trump for being brave enough to get his earlobe pierced.
We've all seen the videos, many of us have seen the videos following the assassination attempt. When Donald Trump got shot, it was just at the split second when he had turned his head. And if he didn't turn his head at that split second, the bullet would have went in through his ear and out through the back of his skull. And this guy is joking about it. You know, like I says, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. You know, and I don't like his politics, but you know, human life is human life. Does anybody deserve to die? You know, this is. I just find this really, really, utterly distasteful. But I think it's important to talk about it because this is Cecil's attitude towards other people.
And because of that, when I get back from camping, I'm taking my piercing gun with my piercing needle. You know, in celebration of Trump getting his ear pierced. And you know, he took it like a man, he didn't cry.
I'm cringing at the way that he's handling this stud with his bare hands like this. And this guy claims that he's a professional tattoo artist. I've no information on that at all. And I've looked back a number of years on information on Cecil because I'm relatively new to covering Cecil. But yeah, I did see the video on Facebook. Bring your newborns. Do not, under any circumstance, come to this guy for tattoos, or for piercings. A number of things could happen. But yeah, I'm off track again.
He didn't care about the pain, none of that. So I'm going to be piercing my ear. When I get back from camping. So get ready for that. Peace.
You know, the more and more I look into Cecil, the more concerned I get. You know, Cecil often labels us as his haters and hateful people and demonic people and stuff like that. What does this represent to you? What is what Cecil said represent to you? Knowing that there was a 54-year-old man who protected his family and he is no longer alive today. And Cecil feels that he can joke about this. I mean, like, I find it very difficult to find a more vile person on YouTube. Probably simply because I avoid it, but you know, I should be used to Cecil's behaviour, but sometimes I get shocked, I get surprised. Cecil is full of surprises, but not of the good kind. But this video was bad enough, but there's the short that he had done was even worse. Do you know, He calls us demonic people and horrible people. Do you know? And then Cecil exposes himself. Like I says in the last video, I don't want to address Cecil personally anymore. I want to address you guys because you guys give a lot of feedback to our videos. And I feel like I have been ignoring you by just addressing Cecil when I'm making my videos. You know, I think it's very important that I address you guys and talk to you guys about what I'm covering when it comes to Cecil. But this short to me was fucking this really maddened me, and you know, for very good reasons.
What's up, yo? Hey, y'all see them trying to JFK Donald Trump? Oh, Lord have mercy. It's a hard lesson for those y'all out there thinking that you're going to shoot a president in 2024. You see how quick they took his fucking head off? Blew him up. Less than 3 seconds. Ain't gonna be no more JFK conspiracies. And it's funny, too. Because at Trump, some supporters were like, haha, Democrats can't shoot. Everybody else was like, yeah, they just blew his fucking head off. Everybody was like, USA, USA, fight, fight. Oh shit, we heard gunshots. Run. Dun, 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 dun. And everybody started running. The fucking shit is funny. What's up, yo?
That madness, that really... knowing that there was somebody that was killed on the day, trying to protect his family, I think this is just... I find it difficult to find words how angry I am when I see this video. Do you know? Hopefully I don't get a takedown on this video, because I'm going to bring up I'm going to try and bring up this video if I can find it again. I should have put in Vox News. I should have... There we go. Here we go.
Vision is, when speaking to the family, I told them, I said, well, I'm going to be sending you a lot of money, but it can't compensate. They all said the same thing. You're right, sir. We appreciate so much what you're doing, but nothing can take the place in the case of Corey. And the other two, by the way, they were very, very seriously injured, but now they're doing very well. They're going to be okay.
No, so the two other people that have been injured are doing well. This is the name of the person that died. Corey, I can't pronounce the second name. Do you know? So I'm going to just let this one run a little bit more here.
You'll be doing very well. They're warriors. So now I ask that we observe a moment of silence in honor of our friend Corey. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for others. This is the spirit that forged America in her darkest hours, and this is the love that will lead America back to the summit of human achievement and greatness. This is what we need. Despite such a heinous attack, we unite this evening more determined than ever. I am more determined than ever, and so are you. So is everybody in this room.
I'm going to leave that one at that. You know, I'm not a Trump fan by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, I think what I have actually seen is Cecil's lack of empathy and compassion. You know, that's a lot of the time he does show that, and to me I find that extremely disturbing. I really do. You know, and this kind of childish, you know, random, you know, spontaneous need to just come on live and speak his mind without thinking. Now, the videos was done a couple of days ago and they stayed there, so obviously he doesn't seem to have an issue with them. Maybe further down the line he will, but you know, again, Cecil exposed 100%. 100%. What else can I say? Do you know, and as regard to other things, you know, like him saying that we edit videos and blah blah blah, and we do this and we do that, without backing things up with any evidence, that doesn't fly with us anymore. And I am not going to keep arguing with Cecil over the same argumented point. I'm not going to do that, because as far as I'm concerned, that argument was over a couple of years ago, and before I actually started covering Cecil. Those arguments are long covered. Cecil keeps bringing them up. He doesn't bring up any evidence whatsoever to back up his argument. That argument is over. But then again, Cecil makes a lot of videos, and every so often, on a regular basis actually, he comes out with stuff like this, and it exposes him even more. So I think it's important to document and keep documenting these incidents, these behaviours. It all adds up, you know. But folks, I'm sorry it wasn't the usual me goofing on Cecil and that. I just thought I need to talk about this, because those two videos really, I mean, I can't express how angry I am to see those videos. Do you know? And this disregard for human life that Cecil has is extremely disturbing. Folks, I'm going to talk to you again probably very soon, but for now I'm going to leave it at that, and I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for the feedback on all the videos. Your feedback is extremely important to us, very important. So I thank you very much. But you know, I'm going to go. I have other things to do. I have videos to upload on my other channel. I have to go out and do some work on my car and all that kind of stuff. So I don't sit around all day on the computer like Cecil says. But anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks, folks.